right?
So the process, I would imagine, would be to start talking to your talent development department.
HR.
We want to understand your talent framework. We want to understand your talent DNA, your values, your leadership model, your potential model, etc. From that, we build solutions based on how to sift and select for those, keeping those in mind, because those are important. That's why you're successful. As well as look towards future competencies that you need to remain successful and build that into a selection strategy that can be used. And this tool can be used in various functions for that.
So you would do a needs analysis to say, okay, who's the target group?
Yes.
Is it for new hires? Is it for developing? What are your basic needs? And when we establish that, the next process would be to take that segment, either all of the employees or a segment of the employees, and put them through an assessment, right?
Depending on the need. So if you want to develop a whole group, are we talking about group workshops, team effectiveness interventions? Are we looking at self-insight, etc.? That all really depends. So everything comes back to, and I always ask this with clients as well, what is the output that you desire? And we design backwards rather than forwards. I want to reach the output that you desire, and I will challenge you on that output as well.
Okay.
What does that actually mean? The 5 whys really work well here.
Yeah. So if I say, I don't know, we want to grow. We're in the process of buying up another company and we want to become dominant in the marketplace. That would be the desired outcome that I want. I guess you would do in the needs analysis, you would say, okay, what are the skill sets that you need? How would you evaluate them? At what level are they on? Do you have a development program?
And then there's 2 companies coming together. How do you manage that?
Yeah.
How do you manage that? You can also use these tools for that.
Okay.
So it really depends. There's actually so much, not creativity, but you do really need to think with your client on what the output and needs are. And then you start putting different offers on the table. If it is just automated reporting, or if it is just increasing the candidate experience of going through an assessment and getting immediate feedback through the system, or if it really is coaching sessions, how does that look like? That everything is on the table.
So your services go from analysis, evaluation of analysis, train the trainer as a kind of a term that would you be used. You would actually do coaching sessions for team development, conflict resolution. If I'm going into a large project, you could probably assess whether we have the right capabilities.
Those are skills. That is not something we do in talent management. So skills assessments are different. That's a different animal.
Okay.
But we can link to the general skills assessments. There's a client I'm working with, a global client. We're looking at their talent framework, as well as their potential model, their leadership models, different levels, and different impacts on different countries, etc. How does that look like? And then how do you measure that, and how do you make it? How do you put that on a piece of paper, and how do you communicate that to the business, etc.? So there is a lot of complexity in that. It's a fun place to be, but there are a lot of turning wheels here, but everything comes back to what's the output you want? What do you want to desire? If that's very clear, then we build solutions around that. But it's really all about creating awareness about behavior, talent analytics, giving you more insights about your employee. Who are your top performers? Who are your potentials that are overlooked, etc. Everything is possible because we took the abstract and we put it on paper.